and the Octagon, followed by the Dubai Circle, have now been joined by a massive cube known as the Mukab, which was recently unveiled by Saudi Arabia. This cube is so large that it could accommodate 20 Empire State buildings within it. According to Saudi Arabia, the Mukab is a gateway to another world, and it has a holographic dome that transports visitors to other planets and magical realms. However, it remains to be seen whether this is simply a viral marketing campaign or if the Mukab will be constructed. Additionally, there is no information available yet on when the public will be able to visit the Mukab just yet. As a wealthy Middle Eastern country with vast oil reserves, Saudi Arabia aims to reduce its dependence on this resource. Therefore, under the banner of Vision 2030, they have started revealing and developing extensive megaprojects to gradually shift their economy from oil towards tourism. The most significant of these projects is Neom, a $1 trillion initiative that consists of a 170-kilometer-long city called The Line, a floating port city known as Octagon, and a mammoth ski resort in the Arabian desert called Trohina. Over the past few weeks, there have been significant developments regarding these initiatives. The CEO of Neom revealed in January that 20% of the city's infrastructure has already been constructed. A progress video, beginning with the phrase "Neom is real," showcased photographs of extensive construction sites such as The Line, the Octagon, and Trohina. Furthermore, Saudi Arabia has collaborated with prominent companies such as Oracle and Nvidia to establish the citywide AI technology in Neom. In addition to the Neom Megaproject, which comprises The Line, Octagon, and Trohina, a new initiative called New Muraba has been introduced as part of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. While Neom has been receiving a lot of attention recently, Saudi Arabia does not want to overlook its other significant cities. Hence, New Muraba will be established in Riyadh, the country's capital. The upcoming New Muraba district is anticipated to elevate the growth of Riyadh to another level. With over 80 entertainment facilities, numerous walking trails, and a vast museum, the focal point of this new district is the massive Mukab, which translates to cube in Arabic. Saudi Arabia's megaprojects seem to center around building enormous geometric shapes, as seen with The Line and the Octagon. The Mukab has been hailed as the new face of Riyadh and features an exterior design inspired by Najdi architecture, a traditional style that has been utilized in Saudi Arabia for hundreds of years. The stunning surface of the cube will shimmer in the sunlight and dominate the skyline of Riyadh. The magnitude of the Mukab is staggering, with a height of 400 meters, technically qualifying it as a super tall skyscraper. If located in Dubai, it would be the fourth tallest building. However, unlike other skyscrapers, the Mukab is also 400 meters wide, making it a towering presence on the skyline. To provide some perspective, the Mukab could house 20 Empire State buildings within its structure. The primary purpose of this vast Mukab cube is to create a surreal experience for its visitors. Upon entering the cube, visitors will be transported to an alternate world with the aid of a colossal dome that will showcase various virtual realities. These holographic images are intended to transport visitors to different worlds, allowing them to experience a range of fantastical environments, from the depths of the ocean to the surface of Mars, or even a magical fantasy world. Visitors will be immersed in an array of simulated experiences. The Mukab aims to offer a unique and unforgettable experience for visitors. At its core, there will be a towering spiral tower that resembles a colony of fungus or an anthill, extending from the ground up to the ceiling. The tower will serve as a premium destination for global tourists, featuring restaurants, hotels, observation decks, cinemas, and theaters. Surrounding the tower and dome will be the enormous cube, with its four corners housing various facilities arranged in skyscraper-like towers. Additionally, the cube's roof will feature lakes, lawns, and trees, although the feasibility of constructing a lake on top of the cube is uncertain. The cube-shaped structure of the Mukab is deemed the most efficient by its designers, as it can effectively house all the advanced technologies required for an enhanced overall experience. Although it remains unclear how the virtual worlds will be presented, the technology will be concealed in the area between the bell jar dome and the outer cube. Additionally, a sturdy network of joists and beams will be necessary between the dome and the shell to support the gardens atop the cube. The towers, resembling those of a skyscraper located at each corner of the cube, will also provide support. Nevertheless, whether these measures are sufficient to uphold the world's largest roof and garden is a matter of uncertainty. The Mukab project announcement has generated a sense of enthusiasm and fascination among people in general. However, a question seems to be on everyone's mind. Will the project actually materialize? Although construction has not yet commenced, it is scheduled to begin in the upcoming months in theory. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has made a promise that the project will be open to the public by 2030, coinciding with other Vision 2030 initiatives previously mentioned. In comparison to the line, the Mukab project is probably relatively easier to accomplish. Nonetheless, it would undoubtedly be the largest mega project ever undertaken, making its final outcome challenging to predict. The situation can be divided into three distinct scenarios. The first scenario, which would undoubtedly be the most appealing to Saudi Arabia, is that the cube's construction will indeed commence in the upcoming months, and the 400-meter tall structure will be completed by 2030 as planned. If this happens, Riyadh will have a new symbol and could gradually become one of the most popular tourist destinations worldwide, attracting an increasing number of visitors. While the first scenario may sound promising, there are several significant obstacles to overcome, leading to the second scenario. Financial specialists are already expressing skepticism regarding the project's feasibility, as they cannot fathom whether Saudi Arabia will obtain the necessary funds to execute yet another ambitious megaproject. According to Dr. Andreas Krieg, a Middle Eastern studies expert at the King's College of London, quote, "The finances of all of this are not entirely secured," end quote. Shortly after the announcement of the Mukab, CNN contacted the Public Investment Fund, or PIF, to inquire about the plans for financing the project. The PIF responded that financial details have not yet been revealed, but more information will be disclosed soon. The success of the project will heavily rely on foreign investment. Saudi Arabia aims to generate over $100 billion per year by 2030, which could provide financing for ventures such as the Mukab. However, they have yet to reach that target. If sufficient buzz is generated, foreign investment may begin to escalate rapidly. However, this is not a guaranteed outcome. Amnesty International accused Vision 2030 of human rights violations, casting a shadow on the whole initiative and potentially deterring foreign investors. However, even if Saudi Arabia manages to secure funding, an even more formidable challenge remains. Is the megaproject technologically feasible? Holograms, as described in the Mukab's announcement, do not exist yet. Although some cutting-edge firms, such as Lightfield Lab, have made significant strides in recent years, holograms of the scale envisioned by the Mukab's dome remains akin to science fiction. Not to mention the matter of the enormous lake situated on top of the cube. Millions of liters of water would place significant strain on the structure, necessitating an exceptionally robust and entirely watertight construction. If the lake were to leak, it would wreak havoc on the expensive technology situated directly beneath it. In other words, the cube is already confronting some significant obstacles. Without adequate financing or appropriate technology, there is a possibility that the project will remain unfinished. However, there is a third potential outcome. Perhaps the cube will be constructed one day, but in a scaled-down, less ambitious form. It may be diminished in size from 400 meters to 200 meters or even smaller. Even at 100 meters, it would still hold the title of the world's largest cube-shaped structure and be an impressive sight to behold. While it would be a disappointment compared to the original designs, it would undoubtedly be superior to nothing. The future of the Mukab and other ambitious projects in Saudi Arabia remain uncertain. The coming years will undoubtedly be interesting, as it is impossible to predict whether these mega projects will come to fruition or not. The opening of the Mukab, the line, and other groundbreaking initiatives could be a defining moment for Saudi Arabia, but it is also possible that they may never be completed. Only time will tell. What do you think? Will the Mukab ever be built? And if so, would you consider visiting it? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, click the like button, turn on notifications, and subscribe to Luxury Realm for more videos like this one.